And we're live. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, thanks again so much for joining us this beautiful Wednesday. Really excited. We've had just wonderful weather out here. It's been these beautiful 70 degrees. And we have three amazing producers again for this episode 3. And super excited for that. Jamie, how's it going? Good to see you on there. And Nana's in the house. Say hi to the boys, Stellan and Ryder. Hope you're doing well. Hey guys. And Trace Perlas, Harry O, how's it going? Callie, good to see you guys. So we got 3 small producers today. We are highlighting Picayune Cellars in Calistoga, Azur, who's in Coombsville, and Trace Perlas, who have 2 estates in Carneros and Oakville. Again, all the wineries are offering special pricing, so please reach out to me directly if you'd like to check any of these out, ship anything home. We'd love to have you experience them as well. Breakdown real quick. We're doing a Albarino from Picayune. It's $32. A Rosé from them is $19. We have a Bordeaux blend for $32, and then we're doing a Left Bank blend Rive Gauche for $60. And then with Azur, we're doing a Sauv Blanc and a Rosé. Fantastic, both of those guys are $36, and then we're doing their Proprietary Red for $75. And then we have a bold and big lineup from Trace Perlas. We're checking out 6 wines. We're doing a Chardonnay for $80, Rosé for $50. We've got a Pinot for $105. And then we're doing 2 cabs and a Cab Franc. They have their State Cab for $150. And then we're doing a Cab Franc and a Cab from the esteemed Bextoffer Kalon Vineyard, $165 for the Cab Franc, $225 for the Cab. So super excited. So we're going to get started with Picayune Cellars, a really small boutique producer located up in the north of Calistoga. Elizabeth Poole, how's it going? Anyone? I got Miss Oranges in the house. Good to see ya. Thanks again for joining. But Picayune Cellars up in the north in Calistoga. Boutique producer, the founder and winemaker is Claire Weinkauf. She's a native to France, worked in South America, got a wine degree in Chile, and then she met Paul Hobbs, super famous winemaker, pretty important, kind of big deal, a lot of leather-bound books, and rich smells mahogany in his apartment for sure. And she worked at his Argentina property, and then he brought her over to California in 2006. And then before meeting Hobbs, she also worked in Saint-Emilion and the Côte d'Aron. So big European and South American background. Tasting room is located in Calistoga. They have an amazing host named Jorge Guzman, who's also hosting really cool food and wine experiences up at Calistoga Ranch in their lake house. And then they also have a estate vineyard located out in the Russian River Valley going kind of west out to the coast. First vintage was in 2011, and they make a whopping 2,000 cases total. So we're going to start off with their 2018 Albarino. This is from the Russian River Valley from the Rusty Gate Farm Vineyard. This goes for $32. This spends 5 months in neutral barrels, and then they stir the lees on this. So all the yeast cells and stuff like that, they keep those in before finding and filtering and stir those up. That's going to add a nice texture and a richness to it. And this is 14.2% alcohol. Albarino, not a common grape. Super fun. It's a light body, crisp, refreshing, dry white wine, native to Spain. In between like a Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Gris, Pinot Blanc, lighter than a Chardonnay, lighter than like a Marsanne or a Roussanne, but just really crisp, really refreshing. Let's check it out. 2018 Albarino. Rich aromas of cut grass, little lemongrass, passion fruit, lemon. Palate softened a tiny bit from when I first tasted these a couple hours ago. Still get a little tart lemon, not as intense as when I originally opened it. So that's really nice. Bright grapefruit, a little hint of minerality. Kind of some orange blossom. Little lemon and lime on the finish. Medium finish, hanging on there pretty well. Bright acidity, very crisp. Would definitely decant this, just a touch, again, to kind of soften some of those acids on it. And pair this with like a nice lemon and dill, like roasted chicken breast would be fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, got Callie in the house. Hola. Perfect. Chris Trusello from Pennsylvania, thanks for joining again. Okay, now we're going to check out their Rosé. It's a 2019 from Mendocino County, $19 a bottle. Great price point. This is 75% Syrah, 25% Grenache, so really traditional Provence style here. Aged in stainless steel tanks, whole cluster pressed and fermented on this guy. 14.2 on the alcohol here. So nice and balanced, not too hot. I'm sorry, 12.8. What am I talking about? That seemed way high. All right, nice raspberry on the nose. Little cranberry, kind of lavender flowers. Fresh strawberry, really nice. Oh, that's great. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Thanks again, guys, for commenting. Have any questions you have, we'd love to share and hang out. Nice cranberry on the palate. A little tart cherry, light strawberry, really refreshing crisp. Yeah, this is great finish. Again, getting that strawberry, kind of medium finish on this. Bright acidity, crisp, refreshing, nice mouthfeel. Pair this with like a nice charcuterie board or like grilled meats would be fantastic. Just the acid's going to cut right through all that stuff. Really, really yummy. Okay, so 2019 Rosé from Mendocino County, $19 from Picayune. Fantastic. Got a lot of like hot summer day kind of pool sipping wines today to enjoy. And then we're going to check out their 2017 Padlock. This is a red wine blend. It is 38% Cabernet Sauvignon, 28% Cabernet Franc, 15% Merlot. I'm sorry, 28%. I lose myself. Sorry, 38 Cab, 34% Cab Franc, and 28% Merlot. And then it spends 15 months in the barrel, 20% New Oak. $32 a bottle, awesome price. Just everyday drinker here for a nice bold red. 14.2% on the alcohol. Check this out. So 2017, again, great vintage. As long as you pick the grapes again before the smoke and the fire set in. I got Jackie in the house. How's it going? Sam Taylor, thanks for joining us. Mr. Heighton, cheers. Good to see you again. Thanks for joining. All right. We've got some nice plum, dark cherry on the nose. Cigar box, kind of clove spice. Really yummy. Palate, a hint of blackberry, kind of a little more stronger brambleberry. Really nice nutmeg, black pepper, just a hint on the back palate there. Finish, got nice black cherry. Medium finish on this as well. Acidity's balanced. Young tannins kind of hitting on the front of the mouth. I would let this age maybe 6 months, a year, or drink it tonight again. Great price point. That's really nice. Nice and yummy. Easy drinking. Barbecue ribs off the grill would be fantastic. Wood oven pizza, nice sausage on that would be great with this wine. That was awesome. So 2017 red wine Padlock, $32 from Napa Valley from Picayune Cellars. Check it out. Awesome wine. Alright, Macy in the house. Long time. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, some people still go to work, Roger. I'm jealous of that. I look forward to going back soon. Chris Conovers, thanks so much for joining us. Great to see y'all. So next we're doing another red wine, Bordeaux blend. This is all 5 Bordeaux grapes. This is their Rive Gauche, which is right bank in French. There's the Gironde River, which flows through Bordeaux. Rive Gauche left bank. Left bank is Cab heavy, and then a little Cab Franc and Merlot, and then right banks are going to be more of that Merlot and Cab Franc heavy. Really awesome wine here. I was just smitten by the aromas when I was tasting this a little bit ago, but it's 80% Cab, 16% Cab Franc, 2% Petit Verdot, and then 1% each of Merlot and Malbec. This guy does 15 months in the barrel as well, and then 20% New Oak, $60 a bottle, 13.9 on the alcohol. So you kind of really get to see kind of that old world influence coming through, kind of lower alcohol on these guys, a little brighter acidity, nice tannin structure with her wines. But yeah, this aroma just really reached out of the glass when I was tasting this. Sweet plum, tobacco, nice cocoa characteristic, a little sweet anise, like licorice, just yummy. Got the Foresters in the house again. Andy, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate you being awesome. Alright. Really nice palate. Rich flavors coming on this guy. Got some kind of a pork fat or bacon fat. Still picking up the plum and a little chocolate from the nose on the palate as well. Hint of black pepper. Dark cherry on the finish, just hanging on the palate. Also medium finish, balanced acidity, medium tannins, the kind of full tannins on this guy. Also kind of the grapey ones hitting on the front of the palate, upper lower. Definitely let this decant hour, 2 hours before opening it. But awesome wine. Picayune Cellars, thanks so much for sharing with us. Can't wait to see you guys once we start opening up again. This is the 2017 Rive Gauche red wine from Picayune, $60 out of Napa Valley. Awesome. Thanks again, guys. Cheers. Alright. So now we're going to move on to a fun winery called Azur. This is owned by Elan Fayard, a great friend of ours. Super nice. She has an amazing ambassador named Amy Clark as well, who hosts guests. Beautiful private estate. They have a little tasting down in the airport district, warehouse district of Napa as well, which is phenomenal. We have a great relationship with them. Elan was kind of one of the first to kind of take this pioneer approach, or kind of the OG for making rosé in Napa Valley. When she got into the wine world, first vintage was 07. They do about 3,000 cases. The rosés were just a lot of white Zinfandel. A lot of sugar, sweet, cloying, not that exciting, not refreshing, not crisp, no layers to it or anything like that. So rich history there, kind of turned the rosé world on its head. She's been extremely successful with that. Now, of course, all the rosés are becoming very popular in that Provence style. So we're going to start off with their 2019 Sauvignon Blanc from Napa Valley. This is $36 a bottle. This is split between Rutherford and Oak Knoll appellations, where they source the fruit from. This is aged 6 months in stainless steel, where they also stir the lees. So just again gives that mouthfeel and really nice texture. 14.4% alcohol in this guy. And let's check it out. How's it going, Elan? In the house as well? Great to see you. Got Steve from Enovots. Thanks for checking us out. Awesome. Beautiful bottles too. They have these custom bottles made. They're the only winery in the world that gets to use them. Got their Azur inscribed on there, and then without spilling it all. They've also got some beautiful etching on the bottom there as well. A really cool glass. If you don't know the different shapes and sizes of bottles and so forth, you have your burgundy bottle, You have your Alsatian bottle. This is kind of a play on that, if you will. Your Bordeaux bottle. You got your little tiny split bottles of sweet wines and fortified wines typically. Back in the day, people were illiterate. They couldn't read, but they know they still wanted to get drunk and drink some delicious alcohol. And to distinguish what you were drinking was the shape of the bottle. And that's a tradition that's been kept over. And then they've taken a step farther of coming out the new beautiful art piece of glass there. Nice gooseberry on the nose. Lime picking up. Hints of melon, guava, honeysuckle. Really, really nice. Thanks, Jack, for the comments on the bottles there. Yeah, just beautiful, aren't they? Devin Sharp in the house, how's it going? Christine, thanks for joining us. Bob Del Pont, what up? Say hi to Chastity. Oh, that's really nice aroma. That's great. Palate again, picking up that lemon, lime. Nice pineapple, really crisp, bright acidity here. Great mouthfeel. Again, stirring those leaves just kind of really coats the whole palate. Gives it a little weight without going over. Oh, that's really nice. Kind of white peach on the finish. Still pick up that lemon as well, hanging on there. Medium finish, super balanced on the acidity here. Really refreshing again, crisp and sharp. Alon, awesome Sauv Blanc. Thank you so much. We're going to check out the Rosé next. All right. Nice. Okay, so this is a 2019 Rosé, California on the bottle. It's also 36 bucks. This is a breakdown from Rutherford, and then also the Sierra Foothills, which is really well with some Grenache and Syrah varietals up there in that warm heat. So can't put both appellations on the bottle. So California is what it is, but you'll know it's from two killer regions in California. Aged stainless steel tanks as well on this guy, 12.5% alcohol, so again, really, really low. All the rosés we're enjoying today too were picked and harvested to be rosé. It was not done as an afterthought or anything like that. So again, low alcohol, bright acidity, really, really nice. Nice strawberry, violet on the nose, jasmine. Patrick, how's it going? Thanks so much for joining us. JM Cat 20, what's up? Nice. It's just is. Drinking 13 wines there. Gonna drink some more after this. I got a pace. Oh, it's really nice. The strawberry component in this is balanced or softened a little bit since I opened it a couple hours ago. It was a little tart this morning. And now just really ripe, fresh strawberry on the palate. Cherry, really wonderful cranberry. Supple raspberry, really, really refreshing again, nice mouthfeel. Hot summer day, absolutely love the color of a rosé too. Just gorgeous, gorgeous color. A lot of guests when we come there, they start with this, and the guests are immediately thinking it's a white wine, and then blown away when they find out it's a rosé. Really yummy. On the finish, you get a little rose petals, little lime coming through. Medium finish, balanced acidity on this guy. I would do like grilled portobello mushrooms off the barbecue. Get some nice like sauteed mussels to go with this. Yeah, it would just be awesome. I don't know if I mentioned with the Sauv Blanc too, I would do like a oysters on the half shell, like a shrimp scampi would be fantastic. Both those wines though, just pool sippers, could do any of those combos. That was fantastic rosé, Elon, as always. All right, now we're moving to red. Thanks again, you guys, for joining us. Super excited for everyone to be here. Definitely let me know if you've got any questions or anything like that. We'd love to answer. So we're going to move on to their 2016 proprietary red wine. This is Napa Valley fruit, $75 a bottle, 100% cab, 24 months in the barrel, 100% new oak, 14.7 on the alcohol in this guy. Really good. Nice. Yeah, we'd love to host you with everyone in the family too, Christine, once we get back to going. We did have some amazing news for Napa yesterday. Napa County was the first Bay Area county to get approved to open up schools and restaurants. So June 1st is that. So getting excited. Hopefully soon, the wineries and everyone else, they petitioned the capital to open up the wineries and brew pubs and breweries and tasting rooms and so forth, and just waiting to hear back on what that would look like. So 2016 proprietary red. Rich anise on the nose. Little hints of eucalyptus, blackberry, kind of blueberry, little cinnamon. That's wonderful. It's nice. Toasted oak on the palate, cocoa, roasted coffee, nice blueberry, black currant. It's just fantastic. Still picking up the black currant on the finish. Medium to long finish on this guy, still hanging on there, really nice. Balanced acidity. Medium full body tannins, definitely has some weight to it. You could do like smoked baby back ribs off the grill. Tri-tip would be fantastic with this wine. Teresa, how's it going? Happy anniversary, 31st is huge. Katie and I just did our 4th. You know, we're getting there. Oh, that's great. Elon, thank you again. Check out Azur Wines. Fantastic, fantastic producer. Great wines. They also do one of my favorite Sauvignon Blancs. They have a second label called Empreinte. Amazing Sauv Blanc. They do a Grenache, they do a Pinot, some other really, really nice cabs as well from some other famous vineyards. But amazing place. Again, thanks so much. Cheers, Elon and Azur Wines. Amy, look forward to seeing you soon as well. Okay. Now we're going to move on up. We are going to do Tres Perlas Winery. I'm just going to shuffle real quick, if you don't mind. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Kind of traveling back in time here. Check out a killer Chardonnay and Rosé again. Tres Perlas, amazing property. They have 2 locations for their estate vineyards. Down in Carneros, gorgeous property there. Great architecture, surrounding views. Up in Oakville as well. Beautiful, beautiful estate. 360-degree vineyard views. We're located like right in the heart of the valley. They're not open to the public, but we have an awesome relationship with them. I would love to share their wines with you. Just amazing, amazing place. Tres Perlas is owned by Oscar and Denise Renteria. They did their first vintage back in 2014. And then they are located again in the Los Carneros and Oakville estates. Kirk Vange is the winemaker, famous winemaker, rich history and pedigree of making rocking wines. His dad, Niels Vange, was also the first American winemaker to ever get a 100-point score. So some nice shoes to fill, but I'd definitely say he's doing that and trampling out of that and creating his own path. Total case production is 1,000 cases. Pretty awesome. They do 4 barrels of Chardonnay, 5 barrels of Pinot Noir, 6 cases of the Estate Cab and the Kalon Cab, and then 2 cases each of the Rosé and the Cab Franc. So super, super small. The Renterias are known for farming. There's Renteria Vineyard Management in Napa Valley. They farm about 2,000 plus acres in Napa Valley. So really, really famous farming company. They sell some grapes to Thomas Rivers Brown, Philippe Melco, Julian Fayard, some other amazing winemakers. And then it's been a goal of the family for quite a long time of farming other people's stuff, but then to finally get their own properties and start making their own juice. So amazing wine. We're going to start off with their Chardonnay. This is 2018 from the Los Carneros region, the Renteria Brown Ranch vineyard. This goes for $80. It's 14.2% alcohol. Pure Chardonnay. This spends 18 months in 50% new oak. And this is unfined and unfiltered. I'm also going to mention this again about their Pinot. And they're also doing native malolactic fermentation, which is rad. So unfined and unfiltered real quick. It's a little cloudy. It's a little hazy. You don't see this done in marketplace wines very often. Consumers are sissies. What the heck's going wrong with my wine? It's all cloudy and weird. So most places will find and they'll filter out those wines. That's what makes them crystal clear. When you do that, people argue it might strip some flavor, blah, 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 who knows. It's all kind of preference on the winemaker and who's making it. I do agree that leaving it in there definitely gives it a lot more flavor and mouthfeel. Perfect. And then great wine, native malolactic fermentation is also super cool. So the grape skins themselves have yeast cells on the outside of them. A lot of wineries will inoculate with a man-made yeast that's controllable. You know what flavors and aromas you're going to get off that wine. You also know when the fermentation will stop. I can kill it at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Where wild yeast, you don't know all that stuff. With a talented winemaker, you can make absolutely superb wines. But there is a little bit more guesswork of same thing. Sometimes there can be some flaws of not skilled winemakers. If you ever get like a bottle that's a little effervescent after you open it, it's not supposed to be a sparkling wine or something like that. That's usually a flaw, as they didn't kill the fermentation in time and it started to re-ferment again in the bottle. So unfined and unfiltered and native yeast fermentation is super rad. All right, check it out. Got the Eagles in the house. How's it going? Ryder, good to hear from you, buddy. I know you're with Nana right now. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Love and miss ya. Trace Perlas, can't agree with you more about the Azur and Empreinte wine. So good. Liquid gold, that's awesome. All right. I got my sister Katie in the house. Eric and Deanna, welcome back. Holla. All right. Toasted bread on the nose, Asian pear. Kind of hint of toasted coconut. Nice melon, really good. Guava, green apple, lychee fruit on the palate. A hint of butter is not going over the edge to like a 2x4 stick of butter, but you can pick up just a hint of it. Really rich mouthfeel again, just nice weight, coats the palate. That's awesome. Finish on this guy, a little lemon curd. Nice long finish. This is hanging on the palate. A minute or two later, you can still really taste this. This is great. Balanced acidity, just awesome. Do like pork Milanese with this, or like a nice, really crispy, light, flaky, like fish and chips would be fantastic. Awesome work at Trace Perlas. Delicious Chardonnay. Again, that's the 2018 Chardonnay from Los Carneros. $80 on that guy. Yummy. All right. Now we're going to check out their rosé. This is pretty exciting. This is the Daughters Rosé. So Trace Perlas is named for three pearls in Espanol. And this is named after the three daughters, as for Trace Perlas, the three pearls of Denise and Oscar, and then and their parents, Sal and Luisa. And then Three Daughters Rosé is kind of a tribute wine to the three girls. This is all from Pinot Noir. It's from the Los Carneros, Renteria Brown Ranch vineyard again, $50 for retail, 13.7% alcohol, 100% Pinot Noirs, does 6 months in neutral French oak. There's no malolactic on this guy, so nice crispness. And then it's also a vin gris style, so they're adding just a touch of Chardonnay with this guy, just to also give a little bit more acidity, a little bit more brightness. So let's check it out. Josh, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. Thanks so much for joining. Nice ripe strawberry, Bing cherry on the nose, raspberry, little soft rose petals. Nice white peach on the palate, cranberry, red currant. That's really nice. Nice mouthfeel on this guy too, good weight. Again, aging in that neutral oak is going to give it a little body, a little depth, but still maintaining the acidity. And again, not going over oak because of new oak or anything like that. Really, really nice. Ripe cranberry on the finish. Quick to medium finish. Feel a little, pretty good linger. Bright acidity, nice and refreshing as well. Also just wonderful, wonderful color. Chilean sea bass or like scallops, just be really, really nice with this. Got that acidity cut through those. Oh, that's great. So 2019 Daughters Rosé from Los Carneros, Renteria Brown Ranch, $50. Fantastic. All right, gonna move on to their Pinot Noir. So again, down in Carneros District, where the Brown Ranch is located, cool climate, close to the San Pablo Bay. All the Pinot Noir and Chardonnay pretty much in Napa Valley is grown down there. There's some rednecks that try to do like some Cab and Syrah and Merlot. And then also going up Valley, same thing for people trying to do Pinot and Chard and stuff, but it really does well there, better with that maritime influence. Pinot we call a white grape in a red jacket. It's more like a white wine, has a thin skin like a white wine, prefers a cool climate like a white wine. It's really, really delicate. It's also the princess of wines. If you look at it wrong, it's not going to make good wine. Super delicate. When made right, absolutely life-changing and phenomenal. They have finesse, they have elegance. They can also be a little bit fuller bodied even. Nowhere near like a Merlot or a Cab. These are light body on the bottom of the scale in terms of weight. But some can have a little gumption to them and really, really nice. This one I think has a nice mouthfeel and a little heavier weight to it. 2018 Pinot Noir from Los Carneros, also from Brown Ranch, Renteria Vineyard. So it's 105 a bottle, 14.5% alcohol, and then just like the Chard, 18 months and 50% new oak, unfined, unfiltered, and native yeast malolactic fermentation. Nice. Thanks again, guys, for everyone joining in with us today. Super excited for everyone to be here. This wine's got so many layers to it. I love this Pinot. On the nose, rich cherry. Just jumping out of the glass here. Rhubarb. Fantastic. Oh, that's awesome. Red currant, lavender, kind of white pepper still coming through on the aroma there. Similar to the nose, big cherry on the palate, picking up that red currant still. A little like sweet wood, like cedar. Light white pepper on this one. Really, really nice. Nice ripe strawberry on the finish. Fantastic. Medium finish on this guy. Balanced acidity. Medium tannins. Again, still has a little weight, but not over the top or anything like that. Really good. Roasted cauliflower, like some branzino, would be just fantastic with this wine. So 2018 Pinot Noir from Tres Perlas, Los Carneros, Renteria Brown Ranch, 105 a bottle. And now we're going to jump up a little bit and change course here. We're going to do 2 Cabs and a Cab Franc. We're going to start off with their estate vineyard up in Oakville. This is the Renteria 360 vineyard. Pure Cabernet Sauvignon, 2017 vintage, $150 a bottle, 15.1% on the alcohol. Does 22 months in the barrel and 80% new oak. So really excited. All right, Kelsey in the house. How's it going? Thanks again for joining. Got sweet lavender on the nose, dark chocolate. Little bacon fat, black cherry, kind of Moroccan spice. There's a lot going on with that guy. That's really nice. Okay, let's check it out. Spencer Bridges in the house. How's it going? Thanks for joining. Oh, that's great. Stewed, mouth coating, just chocolate on this guy. Really rich. Kind of roasted fig on the palate. Plum. Definitely Bing cherries. A little black pepper on the back end there. Cinnamon. Kind of really, really good. Big mouthfeel on this guy. The finish still picking up kind of like a stewed cherry characteristic. Coconut. Medium to long finish. Really, really nice. Great wine. Bright acidity on this guy, so has some potential to age for sure. And medium tannin structure. Not overwhelming on the top or anything like that. Really nice. Awesome cab. Trace Perlas, thanks again for sharing. 2016 Renteria 360 Vineyard in Oakville, $150 a bottle. Just great. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to go somewhere kind of special. We're going to do these wines side by side. And this is Kalon Cabernet Franc and Kalon Cabernet Sauvignon. These are all from Andy Beckstoffer. And then Kalon would be one of the most famous vineyards in America. It's referred to as one of the heritage vineyards. Andy has 6 different heritage sites in Napa Valley, and Kalon, the most famous by far, leaps and bounds. It was planted back in 1868. Beckstoffer bought it in 1993. It was replanted in 1994. Did some cab clones and also tightened on the spacing. Predominantly planted to cabs, about 5% less, or a little less than 5% Cab Franc inside of this vineyard. Really, really special. It's valley floor and heading up into the bench, but it really showcases like mountain-grown characteristics. So a lot of people, if you do this wine blind, are thinking somewhere high elevation. 2007, Kalon was placed under a land conservation easement where it forever prohibits non-agricultural development. There's an article recently in the paper. Andy Beckstoffer was talking about all his stuff, and he was saying how his grandkids and so forth are probably going to hate him because they can never build a hotel or build a house on any of his vineyard land even after he dies. So we're checking out the Adonde Cabernet Franc 2017 from Beckstoffer Kalon Vineyard in the Oakville appellation. This is $165 a bottle, 14.9% alcohol, and this is pure varietal Cab Franc. Father again to Cabernet Sauvignon, got married to the white wine, Sauv Blanc, made a baby, Cab Sauv. We're going to try that side by side. And this is 26 months in the barrel and 100% new oak. Really nice color on both these wines. And then side by side, we're going to check out the 2016 Desde Luisa Cabernet Sauvignon. Similar to the makeup of the Kalon Vineyard. This is 95% Cab, 5% Cab Franc, $225 a bottle, also 26 months in the barrel, 100% new oak, and really, really nice. But let's check out the Franc first. David Lee in the house. How you doing, good sir? Mr. Binstock, great to see you. We can talk Sonoma next time too. This is the first episode where all the wineries are actually from Napa Valley, where all the owners at least had one Sonoma house, and we'll have to go back and highlight some more. Nice, yeah. Chris Gisello's super nice of Eric, and then to share Trace Perlas with you. Fantastic wine. And Kelsey, you can have any libation you choose to drink. Awesome. Oh man. Rich cigar box on the nose on this guy. Kind of tea tree, thyme, blueberry, baking spices, little minerality of slate. Oh, that's great. Blueberry pie all over this guy on the palate. Still picking up kind of those baking spices in the palate, kind of that pie crust, if you will. Cardamom. It's got some cherry, but kind of more like dried cherries. Really, really nice. Elegant mouthfeel. Just supple on the acidity and tannin structure. But again, really, really elegant. A lot of finesse here. Full-bodied wine. Everything is in harmony and balance here. Nothing is poking out. Black currant on the finish coming through. Medium to long finish again. Balanced acidity. Medium tannin structure again. Just really just silky smooth tannins on this guy. It's fantastic. Awesome, awesome Cab Franc. Alright. So checking out their cab now. Again, 95 cab, 5% Cab Franc, 2017 vintage, Desde Luisa Cabernet Sauvignon from Beckstoffer Tokalon in Oakville for $2.25 a bottle. And you can just machine gun people and saying all that stuff. But it's wonderful. Got to put Andy's name on the bottle. He's big when he sells you his fruit. He doesn't make a drop of wine. He's just a farmer. But God, he grows some fantastic grapes, and in the right hands, they can make some of the best wines on this planet. 15% alcohol on this guy. Also, again, 26 months. 100% new oak on this one. Got my dad in house from Italy. Thanks for showing up, Pops. I know it's getting late. Much obliged. Nice black pepper on the nose. Sweet tobacco. Kind of chili powder, a little fiery in this way. Blackberry, dark chocolate on the aroma still. Someone's got to do it, Teresa. Putting in the work. Hazelnut on the palate here. Cocoa, flint, again, kind of that minerality with like the slate from the Cab Franc, and kind of yeah, really nice minerality on both these guys. Not spitting either of these two, so they're really good. Tokalon, that's a disgrace to do that too. Violet, dark plum, black cherry, black currant, really, really yummy. Finish picking up like brambleberry. Long finish on this guy, just getting really hang on there, cliffhanger, just won't let go. Really nice. Balanced acidity, bold tannin structure, but again, elegant, smooth, nice black tie dinner affair, be fantastic. Filet mignon, roasted potatoes, awesome, awesome wine. That's delicious. So, 2017 Desde Luisa, Beckstoffer Tokalon, Oakville property, $2.25 a bottle, awesome wine. Tres Perlas, Harry, Callie, Renteria family, thank you so much for letting us share your amazing wines with our friends and family. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Miss Leone's had a joke for me. Thanks for joining as well. Awesome. Really, really nice. Again, if you want to check any of these wines out, ship them to you or anything like that, just reach out to me directly. Again, the winery is offering special pricing. If you're not getting our emails that have all the wines listed with the awesome special pricing, definitely just shoot me a text or reach out. I can share those with you and make sure you're getting, or check your junk folders and so forth. Again, a quick recap. We did a Picayune Cellars to start with today. The Albarino goes for $32. Rosé is $19. The Padlock Bordeaux blend is $32, and then their Left Bank Rive Gauche blend is $60. And then Azur, amazing producer as well. We highlighted their Sauvignon Blanc and their Rosé, both for $36, and their Proprietary Red blend for $75. And then Tres Perlas, We did their Chardonnay for $80, Rosé for $50, Pinot Noir was $105, their Estate Cab 360 Vineyard was $150, and then the Kalon Cabernet Franc Adonde was $165, and the Desde Luisa Cabernet Sauvignon from Kalon was $225. Thanks again, you guys, so much for joining us. Look forward to sharing some other amazing wines with you next week. And yeah, let me know if you have any comments, questions, anything we could change or improve or do differently. And as always, hug your loved ones and wash your hands.